Earlier today, I did a live stream on YouTube and I talked about a lot of different things. Feel free to go back and look at it if you want. One of the things that I talked about was the phrase ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you've paid any attention to my YouTube channel over the past several years, I've made no secret that I really dislike that phrase. I don't like using it. I've talked about why in great length. But today I feel like I have a new spin to put on this topic, which ultimately is where this video is going. I hear a lot of talk about whether you did 50 weddings last year or you did the same wedding 50 times last year. And usually it's in reference to your playlist. But what I don't hear a lot of people talking about is the repetitive speech patterns that a lot of DJs use as well. Just because the music's different doesn't mean it's completely different if you're saying the same thing over and over again at every event. Somebody chimed in the comment section in the last video where they said, I'm a magician in our community. We're talking about that phrase a lot and how we shouldn't be using it anymore because when you say ladies and gentlemen, you're talking at people instead of to people and you're not making that intimate connection anymore. Yeah, I think there's something to that. If you really like saying it, by all means, I'm not here to tell you what to do. Not here to tell you it's wrong or anything else. But I do have a challenge for you. If you have certain catchphrases like that that you use a lot, ask yourself a few questions. How many times a night do you use it? I asked somebody that earlier, and they said, well, fair question. I say it a few times during cocktails, and then I say it when I open, and maybe a couple of times after that. That's an awful lot. You're saying the same thing over and over and over again. If you were not allowed to say ladies and gentlemen anymore, would you know what to say on the microphone? Why does this matter? Well, it's scary to change things that work. I know this because I've been there. I'm not telling you this or talking about this because I haven't done it myself. I've gotten into those ruts with repetitive speech patterns and with repetitive music sets at events. You find this thing, this formula that you hone over time, it seems to work, so why change it? And then you become almost fearful that if you try to change it at an event, you're not going to be delivering your best. And that's valid. I totally get that. But here's the problem. If you don't try to at least make some changes, even little changes, every time you go out and work, you do the same event 50 times a year. And you don't grow as an artist. And that may not be important to some of you. But to me, it's incredibly important that I continue to grow as a DJ, as an MC, as a person. I don't want to feel like that I'm not learning something new or trying new things and discovering new things. So although it is very scary to try to change a formula that's worked very well for you for, let's say, years, it can be very rewarding and ultimately make you a better DJ and a better MC. So that's what I got for you today. And I'm not going to hustle you for Patreon or merch or any of that, but I will ask if you could please leave a comment and subscribe to the channel and like the video, or dislike it if you don't like it. I don't really care. Believe it or not, even the dislikes count. It helps. So thank you very much. I appreciate you. We'll see you next time. Practice and enjoy.